I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. She's enough, she's enough, she's enough. Like a splinter of color and gray, she saw my trouble and tore it away. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. She's enough, she's enough, she's enough. Like a moment of silence and noise, she quiets my mind at the sound of her voice. But I don't think she knows anymore, 'cause in my songs I'm always searching for a love that I'm not even sure exists. And next to this, how could she ever measure up? I never sang a song as simple as I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. She's enough, she's enough, she's enough. Like a burning alive in the ball, she heals my heart when I lie in her arms. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. You should see him move. It's like he's holding back, just trying to act like we do. He's never had the bruise. I've never seen him sleeping or seen him weary. He never misses the news. Seems like it really affects him, like he's expecting to affect it one day soon. Is it elementing like he could have prevented an end? My cousin James is a superhero. I've seen him with my eyes. He flies and I think he knows that I know, but he still tries to hide. Everyone thinks I'm lying. We tried and tried again, out on the court with a basketball, just trying to get it in from the free throw line. With our backs to the basket, comes along and he whacks it in. First time he played football, he was the best defender I remember. He never played at all, so how was he so blinding? Lightning speed, you never see him leave. He comes and goes without you knowing. Oh, and I know he's off to say the word. Sightings in different countries, how can this be? James is a superhero. I've seen it with my eyes. He flies and I think he knows that I know, but he still tries to hide. Everyone thinks I'm lying. James, you might be fooling everybody, but you're not fooling me. I don't blame you for not telling anybody, but I can't plainly see, 'cause no one's that good at everything they try. And if they were, then who'd hide it? If one day you should be exposed, I suppose I'll say I told you so. James is a superhero. I've seen it with my eyes. He flies and I think he knows that I know, but he still tries to hide. I said I think that James is a superhero. I've seen it with my eyes. He flies and I won't be letting this go until he proves me right. Everyone thinks I'm lying. Not to lean on her fidelity. She warned me it might break beneath my trust. I'm gonna have to learn to cope with jealousy. I think I'm gonna find it hard to love. And though I'm attracted to her freedom, I'm starting to wonder if I need this. 'Cause we'll only love until she leaves me where I stand. I wanna love her the only way I know, but I need a plan to let her go. 'Cause I know the only way to hold her is with a hand that's always open. As we arrived, she held my hand and pulled me close, and everything around us seemed to stop. After a while, she left me clinging to her coat, but now she's dancing like a flame for all the moths. She makes you feel best just to be near her. She brings out the best in normal people. She makes you forget you need to breathe to stay alive. I guess the energy of desire can be disruptive. She starts a fire each time she touches. To look in her eyes is self-destructive. Sometimes I hate it, then I love it. I think I'm addicted to her freedom. I think it's my hunger that she feeds on, but we'll only love until she leaves me in the cold. I wanna love her the only way I know, but I need a plan to let her go. 'Cause I know the only way to hold her is with a hand that's always open. She said she's frightened of the dark. I wish she would hide here in my arms. I wish I could tie her to my heart, but she won't keep still. I think she loves me the only way she knows, but I'm gonna have to let her go. 'Cause I know the only way to hold her is with a hand that's always open. Our decision was our testament to change. The effects of our love crystallized by choosing names and crazy wonderings of who she might be. In beauty and character, what would we give to this perfect tiny frame? And we sat and talked for hours, letting train after train go past. Now the road we walked has been abandoned, a prisoner of the past. This condition is hard to explain. Haven't thought of you in ages, yet I dreamt about her face. And it was warm like first love in summer days. She had a smile that made me smile. I've been smiling all day. And she was a nice idea while it lasted, though I don't recall it lasting very long. So she'll stay in our boxes where we hide our memories, a casualty of moving on. Though the songs I wrote for you are now unraveled, and it's hard to see the words, there's a picture in my mind that's not yet faded. Our little girl. And though we no longer need each other, and I wish you all the joy in the world, there's someone who stole my heart, though we never made her. Can't figure out why I'm thinking about our little girl. Can't figure out why I'm thinking about our little girl. Sometimes she smiles when she reads. She enchants me, and I wish I could be that book that holds her soul. Our world is always moving, I'm always waiting, but our journey takes me places she won't go. I'm a person who switches confidence for fear at the sight of a risk that might be worth rejection. So I sit in silence with my headphones at my ears, and I permit the view to be lost to her reflection. And I hope she doesn't see me staring. I wish that I could stop this staring, but she looks so amazing when the sun bathes in her eyes. And if I had a lack of patience, I could maybe spark a conversation, but I forgot my confidence, and she gets off in Nottingham. One time she smiled straight at me. I was singing, she could tell I couldn't tell that she could hear. And if I ever had a chance to speak to her, it was then, but I just watched it disappear. Now I sing louder and a little more clear, but it's no use, she never hears in my direction. So I'll wait for her to realize I'm here. Until then I'll just stay locked in her reflection. And I hope she doesn't see me staring. I wish that I could stop this staring, but she looks so amazing when the sun bathes in her eyes. And if I had a lack of patience, I could maybe spark a conversation, but I forgot my confidence, and she gets off in Nottingham. The view's always the same, running far too fast to frame, so that means I can't be blamed for my focus. But if she noticed, I'd be hard-pressed to explain. And so I hope she doesn't see me staring. I wish that I could stop this staring, but she looks so amazing when the sun bathes in her eyes. And if I had a lack of patience, I'd have maybe sparked a conversation, but I forgot my confidence, and she got off in Nottingham. I'm going shopping for a single bed. My girl, she took the one we used to own. I didn't argue, I was too upset. Maybe I learned to like sleeping alone. I'm going shopping for a single bed. I just don't need a double anymore. I'll still have room enough to stretch my legs, and there'll be more space for walking on the floor. And I don't know how I'll sleep tonight. It might be cold without her by my side. I wasn't sure, and when I told her all your doubts about the day, she couldn't stay. So I'm going shopping for a single bed. I asked my girl to leave me on my own. I hope it's something I don't live to regret. Maybe I'll learn to like sleeping alone. Maybe I'll learn to like sleeping alone. We might have almost met at the junction. We were almost friends in a park. Then I lined my pockets with pieces of her heart. We might have swore we were each almost single. We didn't know we were playing with fire, and so we told that line we were dancing on a wire. We should have parted ways in the market, but I saw her late in a bar. Then we almost kissed in the square under the stars. I remember when the days were warm and long. She was in my room with music on. I warned her that I wouldn't fall in love. She said she wasn't sure that was good enough. Well, she loves being caught in the middle, and she loves high speed in the sun. And I almost loved her before we came undone. Well, she might have been almost perfect. I almost couldn't believe she was real, 'cause she made me feel like I thought I'd never feel. I remember when the days were warm and long. She was in my room with music on. I wondered that I wouldn't fall in love. She said she wasn't sure that was good enough. We used to talk around in circles over wine, and I'd alleviate my guilt 'cause I never lied. I saw her in Soho the other night. I remembered when the days were warm and long. She was in my room with music on. I wondered that I wouldn't fall in love. She said she wasn't sure that was good enough. I remember when the days gave way to dust. Lying on the grass, we laughed so much. I wondered that I wouldn't fall in love. She said she wasn't sure that was good enough. I remember when the nights were short and hot, and how it felt to hold her in the dark. I wondered that I wouldn't fall in love. She warned me that she wouldn't wait too long. Well, I almost called on her birthday. Then I almost called her on mine. But I swear she said at the end she needed